You're gonna get the Mac Doctor, second tune and custom, like always. Pleasure that we get back. And today, you guessed that we're doing a follow-up on that Civic truck, and we're gonna get to it. Let's get it. All right, so I want to show some of the progress today that I got in. I still got to do some more. I'm not gonna turn the camera until the end. I still got to do some more welding inside, but check it out back here. It's all done. And also check it out with the window. Great progress. So we have to get the whole view. Look at that view now. Look freaking crazy ass now. I still got it tied up. It goes back more in place, as you see. Nice and fit and snug. But being that still have body work, all this got to get filled in. But my welding, it all got grind down, like I told you guys. It's all nice and welded. I grinded all that primer off to bare metal. That's the best way you're gonna do. If you're not gonna weld anything else, you don't need to grind the primer. Let me point that out. Now, in the spots that you're welding, you have to clean the primer. Pause. So you see, everything is gonna be like this at the end, and just taking out the surface patina, like you said, with the anger grinder. I'm taking my time as I work on it. So I don't want to expose too much metal because it's gonna get re-rusted. So at some point this is gonna get filled in with fiberglass. That's why I'm showing you guys, because it's not gonna look like this forever. So whatever spots that I welded is gonna get filled in just like this. The reason for corrosion, to prevent it with the rain. And I'm trying to get as much done as I can. You know, we already done, so this is a matter of just sand it down. Right now, like that doesn't bother me. The fact that it look a little ugly with the fiberglass, I don't really give a shit about that. I know it's gonna look freaking dope when it's sanded. My concern is, again, exposed metal like this right now. I can't leave it no more than 2 days, 1 day bare metal like that. So I have to cover all that up with fiberglass. And that's what I'm gonna show today. I'm gonna show bits of pieces of here and there. We might do these caps in this video to finish this corner. Fill that in with fiberglass. And yeah, I think we're gonna look dope, man. So that way we have the whole back pretty much just about to get sanded. Once I do that, off camera, I'll go and I'll grind everything to bare metal in that whole back, and I'll put a whole new layer of primer, a couple hands of primer. So it's like that. You see it? Nice and shiny. That's what we're looking for. Right on spots. Like I said, over here is gonna get fiberglass. I'm gonna prime it, since I took out the rust so it don't come back. And yeah, but I figured I'd show you guys with the sunroof what it look like. I like the fact that it opens down, so if it rain, the water's gonna just drip down. So we got money on that. And yeah, can't wait, man. Excited. Little things here and there we gotta touch and fix, you know, but other than that, I'm not concerned. With that being said, let's get to today's video. Let's get it. All right, there you go. I wrapped the tent, if you want to say, so we have a better view all around. It's looking dope, man. Like I said, by the end of this video, I want to knock this out, finish backs it in. Now that the window's in place and it's welded, we already see it. Again, I'm gonna grind down all that bare metal at the end and re-prime everything, but everything is exposed bare metal to metal. Nothing is primer, welded over primer, none of that. So I'm just taking my steps little by little, because no sense of grinding everything to steel and it's gonna get rusted if I didn't weld that spot that day. But everything is welded, windows in place, like I said, look good. Gotta go back a little bit. I just need the other framing on the inside I haven't put in, but since I was just test fitting, I put it in to show you guys. But truck is looking dope. Can I say? So first thing first, I'm gonna fill this in with fiberglass because I needed it dry up. So I wanted to show you guys how it look all welded. Grind down after. It's really strong. It's really welded. Might not look pretty, but it's gonna do the job. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I went many places. The metal did warp a little bit from trying to, you know, re-weld and spot and stitch weld and stitch weld. But it's all good because the strong metal is pretty strong, so I just get to bang it up a little bit, get in place, and the rest is gonna get filled in. You can't even tell. Like, it look pretty straight, but I could tell because that's what I do. But other than that, I'm not knocking myself down, man. This is something that the idea came out of my head, and I was able to get done in this channel. So that's why I'm teaching you guys to get motivated and try different things like this at home. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. It's crazy. It's too much work. It hasn't even been 2 weeks, and look how far we got. We still got to go down here. We're gonna do the framing for the rail of the frame for the bed truck pause. But we're gonna hold up a little on the videos on this because I gotta get the tubing for that, and the funding's a little low. So that's why I was doing more like the welding and stuff like that. And before we could even start doing the body work and stuff, which I still gotta get either quarter panels or get a fender to do it. So we still haven't get to that. So we still got plenty to do, step by step. Main thing was to close that so we could eventually do the body work on this and leave it in primer, and we're done with the whole back. That's my goal. And sort of the top. We got the sunroof back so it doesn't get wet. We got the windows not gonna get wet, so I'm hyped. So if I cover everything with fiberglass, even if I have to sand it at the end on one video separate, I'm happy with that because it's not gonna get rusted. The back is already closed in. We got the window already somewhat in. So what more can I ask? You know, step by step. So yeah, I'm gonna fill that in with fiberglass, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, boys, got a little dark. Daylight going really quick. So this is what we're looking like. Everything is covered up. I'm still gonna get one more can and go and fill it in a little bit more. But everything is covered up that I don't have to worry about rain or oxidation, because when it's exposed metal, it will rust out. But overall, look at how it start looking. You can see the one piece now. Still got some more by the angle iron bar that we have to weld it up. Probably like another inch, and that's about it. So we're gonna pick this up tomorrow. We'll do this size, grind it up, we'll fill it in and fill that in with the back a little bit more, and from there we'll just see how things go. So let's get it. It's a little raining today. Wanted to try to put more bundle and sand down, so you're gonna continue welding, but I showed you a little bit. Everything nice, fill. Did the roof a little bit more so we could start sanding down soon. At some point we're gonna do this today. So it's simple today what we're doing. We're just gonna simply continuing to weld the whole inside. Is my purpose today to get done. It's done to the back, to the back of it. Now we're gonna do the inside of weld. Get it all welded so it could be all strong, and from there we pick it up. So let's get it. All right, boys. So I'm trying little by little so I don't take too much time in the space of my memory card, and you guys don't be here bored for 40-30 minutes just watching. The point on this is to weld all the way through completely. This is not a quarter panel replacement video. Therefore, this is a very structural piece. It has to be completely welded. At some point when I'm done with this car, I'm getting a roll cage. I just want to point that out, just because my safety. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I sell the car, or if my child with me, you know, we drive in here, I want to be safety all the time. So therefore, keep that in mind. Again, the welding don't have to be the prettiest in the world. I've been welding maybe for 4 or 5 years, and whether if it looks good or not, do not give a shit, because it worked wonders for me. In order to get that shit out, you have to grind it off or break it. That's not going anywhere. As you're learning along and you practice, you will get better. So we start seeing little improvement there of the weld tags. Again, this is a learning experience for me, learning experience for all of y'all. But I'm good with the way that I do it. I know what I'm doing, so I just want to point that out. Now we have to go extend all the way down that way. I started to stitch some up here up. If you see, this is solid now. So I'm gonna keep stitching this all the way up. We go around the corners, the tops, pretty much everything. And eventually we will weld the sides. But we have to get a brace bar for that. So let's keep continuing welding. We'll come back to it. Let's get it. Also, one more thing that I want to mention, boys. when you weld things like this, you see, you gotta take your time, right? As you get each stitch every 3 inches and you come back. Bang it with the hammer so you have the straighted welding metal to metal. I did that all the way around. Eventually I'm cutting some metal here to seal that up completely so it's fully shot. Then we're gonna go up here, do the sides. You already know, so let's get it. Well, boys, finally all welded through the inside. Got this whole corner over here. We got the B over here. This is welded through the outside, inside. I did the whole cornering inside. The whole bottom complete. I did the rail itself on both sides. All the way down, came back up. We did the whole side. And we closed it on the side. That's not going anywhere. And that I still gotta put a support bracing bar over here at the end, so it's less vibration when the car is moving and stuff. But overall, I'm stoked, man. Like I said, I gotta cut a piece of metal here to cover down gaps. Weld it right on top. Other than that, everything is good. So I showed you once this is done on done pieces, and everything else is done inside. We use Corrosion truck coating. My boy brought me this for his truck. I'm doing it, so I borrow a little bit. I put this on the metal itself for the welding. That back coating. Now that we all welded up, I apply that all the way to the metal. All my welding marks, everything that touch welding, to prevent it from rust in the future. This is gonna be a texture area. However, I'm gonna do a backing towards the ending when the car is completion to finish it with the interior. So this is gonna get covered up and it's gonna have a framing here. So rough texture is fine. Doesn't have to be like smooth finish, you know, shiny for whatever. My concern is just corrosion and protection for the welding and the metal as well, being this is going to be a permanent thing. But yeah, so welded up as you guys see. Every seam I applied that, cover up, but everything is all welded to the sides over there as well, all the way to the top. I removed the sunroof again because I welded it. Now I gotta grind this down when it dries so smoother, and this back it should be done. We could start the body work done and stuff outside, but we still got the sides today to do, so we're gonna get to that in a little bit when this dry. Let's get it. Alrighty, boys, one more thing I did. My OCD in black with that Corrosion back coating. We threw some 2-in-1 primer, only so it holds back longer with that. This will never hold style, never. So I know we could see the weld marks again. It was never to hide the weld marks. This is done for now. Was not gonna rust, and I could move on with the rest of the work as we work in here. My goals at the end is to grind this down as smooth as possible, and if I have to fill in to make it one nice smooth area, we'll do that. But this is not my concern now. It's welded, it's rust protected, and it's got prime. So anytime I could keep working on top of that, and that will graph paint also. But overall, check it out. So that's it with that. Now we move on. Alright, my peeps. So I started welding this tension here. I'm not recording the whole process, but I'm gonna show you one. This is weld it, stand it, and possibly we could close it in. If you guys remember, I had a gap, so we gotta weld this in here first, then we're gonna trim it to the size we need. So I'm gonna get it all welded up and we'll come back. Alright, check it out, boys. The piece is already welded, suspended. Some matter just get filled in, get covered. We also did this side. We're cutting piece by piece. Right now, this section here that I cut, this is the shape. It's gonna go pretty much over here like this. And it's gonna cover the whole inside pretty much. That's how we do this custom corner. But yeah, another thing that I did off camera, got up early this morning, I grind down every seam. Like, that shit was killing me, man, my OCD. So we grind down all the seams. What I'm gonna do off camera, everything is grind down with the mirror could fit, everything is welded on one piece. I'm gonna take a little fiberglass and go over it so it's one smooth surface. But overall, check it out. I welded everything as much as I could to get rid of the nasty welds, make them nice and even. Like I said, whatever little bit shown is gonna get covered up with fiberglass to make it one seam. But yeah, the back is already done, as I said. In this video, we're not gonna sand down everything. The next video, we're gonna start doing the body work. Sand down the whole green stuff, the band glass, everything smooth so we could start seeing it and priming it. Today's video was pretty much showing the process in the back, the inside of the metal, the back parts, and how to close these post pillars over here, which we're doing. Alright, so I'm gonna trace it up a little I can where I need to cut it, and I'm gonna tag it up so we could do it to the other side, and from then we should be done with this video. So let's get it. Alright, so we got that corner done. First, check out the new banner. My Dr. Body Garage, the YouTube emblem. You know. Yeah. This side is done, as you guys see. It's already welded, filled in. Did the whole inside from here all the way up, tagged up. Some matter get filled in, get sanded. Repeat the same process on the other side, and we good. But overall, everything is looking good. We'll come back in a few days and pick this up from here. Trying to do as much as I can. A lot of work has been done to it, so things do take time. Again, the inside is done, nice and sanded. Everything is gonna get filled to make it a smoother section, and yeah, gonna look dope. All right, boys. Appreciate every single one of you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. Till the next time. Peace.